everybody, and welcome to Pelly and Friends. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video and giving me a try. And if you're one of my 10 subscribers that have subscribed for me and that love me and support me, then thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate you. I know that I did an unboxing of the Aqua Bunny, and I've had a good month to really get into it, really use all the combinations. So first I was using the bunny ears, because this one goes outside and this one goes inside. So I was trying to feel how it works when it's inside, and then when it's outside, and then when it's combined. And I also combined it with my other vibrator. So it was this Aqua Bunny inserted properly, and then on top of that I got my magic wand and I just put it on top of the bunny ears to make it even more crazy, like even more just like the vibration, to make it more intense, because that's what I like. And I will be giving this Aqua Bunny a 3.5 out of 5. Okay, so what do I look for in a vibrator, in a dildo, in a sex toy? I want to make sure that I get it done really quickly, because I don't have an hour to stay in the hot tub really playing with myself, you know. I have a podcast to run, I have a YouTube channel to run, I have social media to run, I also have things to do, and I don't really have an hour to myself, just dedicated to vibrating myself. And then also, like, my fingers, I don't want them to get prune fingers, because sometimes you still have to position it properly, and you still have to make sure that the angle and everything is good to get the maximum pleasure. So if you have an Aqua Bunny, or if you have any kind of bunny and you're having problems reaching your orgasms, it's because you have to play with it. You have to play with it. You see these 2 ears? You really have to play with them with your lips, and you really have to figure out which one works. Do you just like the bunny on top? Do you not? Even some people don't even like the thrusting inside, but I like, yeah, like I said before, I had used this with the magic wand so that I could get the extreme pleasure, and then that's just the way that I like it. Also, I gave it a 3.5 because yes, I did follow the instructions with the charging and everything, and I charged it properly. I just was not expecting it to die, you know. You just, like, you don't want it to die during the process. Then it's like, oh God, I have to go find another toy. So that's why, I mean, I charged it for 180 minutes. I think that was the time that I was supposed to charge it for. And then I used it for like an hour to 2 hours. I know, 2 hours. Because I really wanted to try out all the different speeds. I really wanted to really review this for you guys. I am so sorry that my neighbors, they always do this. They're always drilling things. They're always hammering things. They're always doing some funny things. And I'm sorry, like, you know, like they like to decorate their place 24/7. I'm not lying. Sometimes, even when I'm doing the podcast, you can hear the sound. You can hear them drilling. You can hear them, like, using all this stuff. Even when I was using this rabbit when I was in the bathtub, and I could hear them drilling too. That's also distracting. I feel like for women, we need to not have any distractions. Like, you just need to focus and put your focus 100% into making yourself come. That should be the goal, to, like, make yourself orgasm. I don't know if I was supposed to say that on camera, but here we are. Yeah, so you cannot have distractions, and just like the loudness, like, you know, the noise and just like the distraction, they can really distract you from reaching your orgasm. So it's not good when you have like a loud neighbor that just likes to do this like home improvements and hammer things and do all that kind of stuff. So that's just my issue. But what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? We're all paying rent. We all live here. So yeah, a 3.5 out of 5, I think that's a good rating because it's 75%. You can still get there. It's just like you're gonna have to put in some work and effort. Just the same way that you put in some work and effort in a man, you're putting work and effort into this as well. And you're making sure that you're there, make sure that you're horny, make sure that you are wet, make sure that you want to do it. Because if you don't want to do it, it's not gonna, just because it's vibrating, like it's not gonna work. Women just take a longer time to get there, and because there's just so many there's so many variances, there's so many things that are in the way for you to reach an orgasm compared to some other males. Well, I'm not saying all of them, like some of them, right? So yeah, a 3.5. I really like the color. The color is beautiful, it's gorgeous, and it doesn't feel plastic. Like, it's a silicone base, so I like that too. Some of them really feel really plastic. Yeah, so it's good. I like it. 3.5, 75% is good. Some guys can even get you to 75%. Some guys are only getting you to 0.0001%. So at least this Aqua Bunny is gonna get you to 75%, okay? You just need to make sure that you know your body and you know yourself to reach to the perfect 100% orgasms. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to put in some work with yourself, with everybody. Everything is work, nothing is easy in life. All life is suffering. That's like the Buddhist number one thing, you know, like we suffer. And why do we suffer? Because we attach ourselves to things. And how can we not suffer? You stop attaching yourself to things. Alrighty? I don't know. Am I a slave to the big snake? I don't know. That's for you guys to find out. So make sure that you stay tuned. On Friday, the podcast is coming out. You can find the podcast on Spotify, Apple, Anchor, iHeartRadio, Android, all the other podcast platforms. It's there. If you can't find it, please send me a message, bookpelly@gmail.com, and I'll make sure that you can find a way to listen to the podcast. Also, please make sure that you rate and you review the podcast. That really helps me. So I am going to show you guys how to rate the podcast, because I've heard some people saying, oh, I don't know how to. Well, say no more. Because I got you. Okay, so you go to, so I have my old ass iPhone. This is the iPhone 8. Thanks a lot. Like, I am going to be talking about what happened in Paris in season 3. I dropped my phone and it literally died. Like, it was cracked. And I'll tell you guys what happened. So, you go on your, and we're here. And you're gonna scroll all the way. Right? You're gonna scroll all the way to the, like, all the way. Make sure you're scrolling up so like it's all the way at the bottom. And then when you're at the bottom, just scroll down a little, and then you see the 5 stars. So you give yourself, well, you give me a 5 star. So 5 star, right? Oh shit. Oh no! I think I gave myself a 4 star by accident. If it's a 4 star, it's because I gave it to myself by accident. So yeah, you give yourself, so you give me the 5 star, and then you also, you know, put like a review, right? And then you put the review on there, and I get to see it, and it just inspires me to work even harder, and it inspires me to make this content for you and to make killer, exquisite podcasts for you guys, okay? So make sure that, please, you do that, okay? Thank you, like, I really appreciate it. I'm going to do a giveaway. After I get all the ratings and the review, I'm gonna find the best review, the best rating, and I'm gonna give you something. I'm still thinking about what it is. Oh, Kelly, I don't have an iPhone. Say no more. Go to Anchor. So when you go to Anchor, okay, we're gonna do this differently. So, you're gonna go on your social media, right? You're gonna go on your social, or you can look it up, Pelly and Friends, and then it's gonna show up, and then you're gonna get the Anchor link, and then you're going to click on that. So yeah. Okay, so this is also the Pelly period entry, and then the link tree is going to show up over here. And what you're going to do is going to go up, and you're gonna click on the podcast. And then it's loading, and then the podcast shows up, and you're gonna message me, right? You're gonna send a message, I don't know if I can send myself a message. Yes, I can send myself a message. Okay, thanks. Okay. Can I send myself a message? Okay. So I am going to message.